Patrick Queen looked like a different linebacker in this game. Plays with a ton of confidence. Looks like he knows the defense inside and out. Played very fast. He was very physical. Played with good patience as the backside linebacker so as to not overrun plays. We've seen him do that in the past. McDonald sent him on a weak side blitz off the edge 3 times that I saw in the game. Let's watch the play through at full speed. Seemed to coincide with motion 2 out of the 3 times, which is an interesting wrinkle. I'd say this is a nice part of the disguise. With this motion, you see the weak side backer, that is Queen, shuffle to that side. The blitz call itself does not seem to have any rhyme or reason as it regards where the quarterback is, whether he's under center or in shotgun, as we see here. They're looking to double Calais. He's working to that side anyway. This is a great call. Patrick on this blitz, and another one we'll look at. You see him do a good job getting rid of the outside arm. Comes in high, isn't able to wrap, but he's very disruptive. And you see Pierce taking on a double team here initially. Once he's freed up, easy shed, find the football. Good play by Queen. Great play by Pierce. Another blitz called for Queen off the edge, weak side. Watch 23. Call out this motion. Watch how reactive Queen is. That's what I mean. He seems like he's all over, making better reads. Before the ball snapped, his eyes are to that motion. Real crafty setup here. He's flat, and then he loops in just before the ball snapped. Here's that swatting away of the outside arm. He's got him beat off the edge. Looks like he works inside, kind of stops his feet here, but then does a good job blowing up the back. And a nice job finding the quarterback. He's very explosive that last 2 or 3 steps before he hits the ball carrier. Take a look at Owe here on the setup. Takes a step at the tackle, occupies him long enough. And this is probably nitpicking, but I see him as having the inside shoulder of this guard here and a straight shot to the quarterback. He goes right through and then outside. That could be part of what they're running here with Matabike. I'm not sure. Bynes does a good job kind of playing the back, dropping back into this hook zone. Real good pressure. You know, the quarterback's just seeing ghosts at this point. Good rush by Broderick Washington. Real sneaky stuff by Queen. Love that, how he's watching this motion. Flat. Takes on the back. Finds a quarterback. I think this one play shows a lot of growth from Patrick. The Jets are going to orbit motion this number 1 receiver, which is to say they're going to bring him around in motion or behind the quarterback in motion. Now, we may have seen Patrick just wholesale sell out to chase this thing down last year or the year before. Very patient in that shuffle. Once he's sure the football's there, you get a look at that speed. Sniffs out that bubble screen at that point. Good job by this defender forcing this back inside to his help. And Patrick's speed pays off big time here. We see his ability to get from outside this hash to outside these numbers in a flash. I will say you do not want to see him wrap up this high. But the play recognition and the patience are great signs. And then the ability to run and get the football as well. It's only one game, but Patrick looks like he knows this defense inside and out. You see him mugging the A gap at the line of scrimmage, making a call right there, tapping his helmet, dropping. He's going to get underneath this slant, play this hook to flat roll to a T. It's 3rd down. His job is to come off that hook, should the ball be delivered here, and play the flat. Yet another play that shows how far Patrick has come, how patient and relaxed he is. It may not look like it as you watch this. Now, he's not overly involved in this play. But the biggest gains on these outside zone runs or some of the biggest gains are when the backside linebacker over pursues and leaves the defense open to be gashed on these cutbacks by the back. Watch him come downhill and how patient he is. Gets flat right there, shuffles, stays in that gap, stays in that gap. He's effectively covering this gap and then keeping himself open to cut off the cutback should the back decide to do that. Very, very patient. This play is excellent linebacker play to me, although he doesn't touch the back. I thought he was much more physical in this game. Watch him shuffle and fill and drill this tailback. I'm really enjoying seeing how McDonald has found different uses for Patrick, and Patrick seems to be really shining. He's the shade of the nose here, standing up, takes on the center, one-on-one, tries to get his hand in the throwing lane. Watch it full clip. We talked about his explosiveness in the last 2 or 3 steps. Pretty relentless as a pass rusher. He's not going to win that bull rush often, but he gets off that block. And again, watch the last couple steps and how physical he is. Patrick's one-on-one outside against the back. This to me is not ideal in terms of how he takes on this block. They're going to run a bubble screen to the back. He's going to read that. You want to see him get play side here. Make sure he forces this, takes on this block and forces this ball carrier inside. Still, watch how physical he is. Again, that's not ideal in how he takes it on. Marlon does a good job scraping over the top, and the football's dropped anyway. But if game 1 here is any indication, this defense is going to be fast and physical, multiple, and Patrick's going to be a huge part of that. I'm hoping we see just a big, big jump in him this year. This looks promising.